very good evening to you, my audience. How are you doing? How's your week? We're getting to the weekend. How have you been? How's your day? How is it taking you? Welcome to Farm Drive. My name is Boss Queen, and of course, with me in studio, I have got two amazing ladies. Very beautiful. Look at the smiles. They're very contagious. I'd like to introduce them from my right.
I'm Stephanie Sharon Okayo. I'll be co-hosting.
Welcome to the show, Stephanie. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How's your day?
Not that bad and not that good. Yeah.
We're coming to that good and bad part.
Exactly.
And on my left side,
Mary Osero is my name, and I'll be co-hosting today. Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. Yeah.
How's your day?
Hapo tu. Iko tu hapo tu.
Hapo tu.
Tuko na matukio.
Somebody has matukiwo.
Kiswahili wewe.
Kiswahili is not your mouth. It's not your mouth.
You're a European.
If you hear about Philippine, I'm the only odd one out from Southern. I'm from
America.
South Carolina. Yeah. You know. This is a farmers media where we connect, learn, and grow. And today, when you see ladies, this is like a ladies edition. We've never had this combo before, but today I'm sure you're gonna love it. Here, we have all the, everything that. Let's take each other back. I feel. Let's take each other back. As from our topic today, we are talking about handling practices of fresh fruits. And I'm sure there's some things you've been doing wrong and we want to correct you today, or maybe make you adjust. And these two amazing people, we've got stories. That's why they are here today. Ile majabu nenda kusikia hapa leo. You better not touch that dial. You can follow our social media platforms at A Farmers Media on Facebook, A Farmers Media _ on Twitter, and of course, visit our website on www.afarmers.com. Remember, A Farmers has Z. A Farmer then Z. Yeah? Don't miss the what? What is it called?
Don't miss the Z.
No, not the Z. I want them not to miss the writing. Is it really writing?
Yes, the writing.
The writing, no.
The spelling.
The spelling, yes. That's what I'm looking for. You people are failing me.
Not failed,
I thought I have a support system.
Moral support right here.
I'm now ready for that support.
Okay, now let's come to the bad part. What's happening? What's happening with your day? What went wrong? What went right?
Can we say where?
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 Okay, Scout, that's tea. Tea's coming out.
I'm waiting for that
First
question.
of all, it started in the morning.
It's a Friday.
I was coming to work very excited about work. Nikafika stage, there are no vehicles.
The anti-protest thing. Is it the mandamano thing?
Yeah. So I think actually my day just went from 100 to 50 around that time. And then I came to work and I realized I have backlog of 2 days because of the protests.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm just there. I just want us to talk. I want us to so that I can forget about my bad day.
Don't worry, I got you. Farm drive got you, but you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Stress aside, we're here. And remember, if you're from work and maybe you're experiencing the same, we're here to relieve you. Stress, tunakuwa hapa kwa ajili yako. My Kiswahili is not Swahili.
That's why we are here. Tunataka kuchangamka.
Our Swahili is
you
better.
Must. I just wish we had music. I just wish we had music. Yeah, for a fact. So that people could be dancing. I would like to see some two left legs somewhere because I know they exist. I haven't mentioned someone.
I'm a good dancer.
I know you are. No, I didn't say you. I'm talking about someone else. Yes, the producer.
That's what we all know.
The producer. It's you. It's you, Mr. Man. Hey, that guy has two left legs.
We want to see him in action.
You've ever seen Baba dance? Raila.
The Baba dance. Yeah.
That's what
Baba
he
dance.
knows.
Baba dance.
Yes, that one. Like this one.
You're doing
Only
it better.
where you're doing with your hands going upward, and the head.
Oh.
But downwards, yo, bro.
We just shake our head at people.
You better.
Bora tumesonga na mziki.
But it could be so interesting. Hey, the cuckoo dance. By the way, we have cuckoo dance, and yet it's a fabric show. And we're talking about farm, crops, and animals, but we don't have the cuckoo music. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Okay, it's a Friday mood. Actually, we could be having that and being like, yo.
Actually, I'm always excited on Fridays. I wonder what happened.
And you tell us. You must be having a secret. I don't know. In Kenya, normally it's a no, especially in Nairobi.
But I guess so many people
On Fridays, you always find people when their moods are so very high, and they're like energetic, and you feel like, okay, I wish I could be coming with that mood on Monday. Could be going far as a country.
You wish.
I just wish.
You wish.
Personally,
I love
I'm not
Monday.
excluded. I love Monday with passion. Passionately. That's passion from the shamba. Type of fruit.
I'm still waiting for you to ask me about mine.
Yes. Actually, that's why we were coming to. Because she's a bit
Yeah. Right now, I feel good.
You feel good.
Yeah, I feel
Alright, that's my task. Thanks to me. Now, let's come to you. Waiting for your mood to be, calm.
The kind of food I've had for lunch.
Tell us about your lunch.
I think in my French language we call it. Are you ready for the name?
Yeah.
I know you'll understand.
It was supposed to be githeri.
Oh, the mixture of maize and beans.
Yes. Do you know what I got? Okanja. In my French language, we call it okanja. Boiled beans. Boiled maize, actually. Just the boiled maize with salt. Yes.
We should do them.
Where did you get this? Did you really went to a Kikuyu? Kikuyu knows how to make the best githeri.
It was in some kibandaski somewhere. But it's okay. Tomorrow is another day.
Who does that? Githeri should be,
Proportional.
Imagine taking a good breakfast. Then by 1 you're hungry. Then you go get lunch. Then someone spoils your lunch.
You know your day is spoiled.
Na tunaingia weekend. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think you should take us there. We should do some
I will.
on food and make sure it has, when it comes to food, as much as you're talking about cultivation and everything, also food matters.
Yeah.
You should making sweet food. Because I said we're going to introduce cooking classes on this show.
Are you a good cook?
I am.
Are you sure?
I am.
Okay.
I am. Let me ask
We shall
Do you
see.
grade yourself?
Yes.
I can
Which dish?
cook. I can cook anything.
No, you have to be
Anything.
specific.
Yeah. I can even
What are
boil
those things
water.
that you have?
You have
I
to
know how
be
to-
specific.
I know how to boil eggs.
Really?
Yes.
You're
Do you
starting
know-
with boiled eggs and you're telling us you can cook anything.
Yes. You just asked.
Wow.
Now you are. Now I'm
Is
trying
it
to set an
anything on
example.
everything?
Huh?
Anything on everything.
Anything.
Anything. What accounts then? What accounts? If it's anything.
Anything.
What accounts?
Strong tea.
I can boil milk. That's as long as you eat.
Wow.
As
Wow.
long as you eat
I'm
water.
kidding. I was talking on behalf of someone. Now there's this story. There's a friend of mine who was taking like a introduction back. We call it to Russia. I know some of them. Some you will relate. Now in this there was a contest from this home, and they were like, as a lady, if you're brought in by a man, the first thing they take you to the kitchen, prove your skills. How are you going to take care of your man? Now she was asked, what can you cook? And she was like, slaves from Nairobi. And Nairobi. And she said, I can cook Indomie. Yes, Indomie. What else? I boil water in the kettle and make coffee.
I want to know if the husband or the boyfriend was a Luo or a Luya.
Now,
Okay,
it was a Kikuyu.
Oh,
Cute.
okay.
So,
That one I can't talk about that one.
The catchy point here is
I'm invested.
no, she was asked, yes, you can cook Indomie for how many people? For 2 people. And we're like, we are a family of 15 to 20. What can you cook for them? If, for instance, you get visitors at your place, now that you're getting married, what can you cook for them? Like, we hire people to cook. And she was asked, okay, we're going to buy the Indomie, cook for the people. We saw wonders. I don't want to continue. Let's get to the proper handling and storage of fresh fruits.
I had questions, but let us stop.
That's a story for another day.
Keep your questions right now. You ask me later. But now, let's dive to what you're talking about. Like, what do you know about fruit? Which is your favorite fruit?
Banana.
Yeah. Let me not overthink. Yesterday on Twitter, there was a video clip trending about bananas. If you know, you know. What's yours?
I love watermelon.
I thought ladies love pineapples.
Ewa. Pineapples?
Yeah, pineapples, strawberries, apples.
Okay, I think those who love strawberries, apples are from Nairobi. I was born and raised. I was born and raised in the village. We just know guavas.
Personally, I don't do pineapples.
Oh.
Yeah, due to acidity, I don't do pineapples.
What's your favorite fruit?
Strawberries and apples, definitely.
I said it.
We hit the nail.
Yes.
On the head.
It was you I was talking about.
I knew it. Talk about me without mentioning my name. That's what you're trying to insinuate.
Yeah.
You 2 people have chased you out of my show. I'll kick you out. Producer, I hope you're watching.
No.
I hope you're seeing this. I hope you're seeing this. Okay, what makes you love watermelon?
The water in it. And I think it's just sweet. Okay, it depends with the type of watermelon you're taking. There are some that are harvested when can I say mature? When they are mature already. Those ones are so sweet. But there are others that you'll taste and you'll feel that you're just drinking water, you're not taking any fruit. I don't know what happens so that it gets to the level of having such a watermelon in the market. Yeah.
We'll get back to that because I know the reason why.
Okay.
You?
Sweetness. Oh my god. I love sweet things.
Banana. For instance, have you ever taken a red banana?
Red, I've only seen yellow and plantains and
You haven't taken the red one? It's so
Then
sweet,
you
by
haven't
the
tasted
way.
banana.
I like the yellow one.
No, you haven't tasted.
The day you test the red one.
Then you test the red one. You give a
yes.
Where can I find it there?
I'll take you. I'll plug you. I'll plug you.
Plug us as a team.
I'll make sure I tag the one who sells them. And they're costly. They're a bit expensive. But I don't manage. Madam Boss. Auntie Mado.
You are money and money is you.
But you know what? The secret about short hair people. I don't want to go there, but
Take all the honors,
hey,
madam.
I don't want to go there, but
Money loves me. Money loves me.
And you love money.
And I love money.
of course we all love money, but we all love money, but money chooses to be where they want.
Where there is short
So
hair.
unfair. It's so unfair.
I choose where there is short hair.
I think I'll soon. But cutting off this hair.
I think at this point
But
you
you
should
have
be
half
chased out of
short
this
hair
place.
and half.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to balance.
You are confusing money. You are
money.
confusing money.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do.
Go.
As much as you try to invent my life, you'll always be confused. So when money comes in,
Money
we
is
are
the
playing
last
hide and
thing.
seek.
Money is the last thing that you should confuse.
No,
You
we
should
are
allow
playing-
it come.
Money is playing hide and seek with me. I'm not the one. It is the one which is playing hide and seek with me. But please, money, look at me. Look at me.
We love you so much.
With everything.
Do you remember back in high school we used to have these debates? Education is better than. I think at some point.
A farmer is better than a teacher.
Yes,
kind of thing.
those nini. Nowadays, when I think about those debates, I just tell myself, if I said education was better than money, I am so sorry. I take back my words.
Whenever there was money debate, I'll always be on the
Money side.
opposing side.
Oh,
I'll
money.
never oppose.
I never knew the
I've
importance
never
of
opposed
money that
but,
side.
Coming from a biblical home.
Money
I knew
was
money is demonic.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, so me I used to be on the other side.
Right. Education is better. You have to get educated first so that you get money.
Money.
Right now.
If you get that money without education, it's satanic, it's demonic.
Right now, I just need the money.
You're being confused. Don't be deceived. You get education first, then money will come. When you have education, you know how to handle money. Yeah. Truth be told. don't
Boss
lie.
Queen, you are lying to me.
No, I'm not lying. I'm just telling you the truth.
If you were in that position, would you choose education or money?
I'll choose both. Yes.
You see?
I'll choose both.
But it's
But
not good to have both,
Which
right?
one will be
Yeah,
number
yeah.
one? No, which one will be number one? Between education and money.
let me be honest
Mhm.
and sincere. With this economy,
And it's
You
everywhere,
know my
actually.
answer.
Just continue.
anyway,
It's global economic crisis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, as you were touching on banana.
My banana.
Yes, banana.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever been to the market and found like the banana? They are purely yellow and attractive, but once you taste them,
It's like crunchy.
and there's
It's
a
not-
taste it gives you.
Yeah, but I think I've encountered it, but I always feel like those ones are the genetically modified. Kinda.
I think the GMO is
Uh-huh.
banned in Kenya, so doesn't exist.
Oh, totally. You need to comp me.
Yes.
You need to comp
That's
me.
why you need a boss queen in your life.
I have.
Mhm.
But then, what's the science behind it?
Okay, I'm here. Like, you've ever found like bananas in
Mhm.
most circumstances.
Mhm.
You find like a whole bunch.
Yeah.
It's ripe at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they use. They use ethylene gas to ripen it, to make it ripe at once and using less time. Even mangoes. Like
Oh.
once you harvest the mangoes while they're still green, you put them somewhere, contain it with the gas, ethylene gas. It takes naturally, if it takes time, it takes between 7 and 9 days to ripe after you pick them from the farm. But that is a natural way. But with the ethylene, within 24 hours,
They're right.
they're ripe.
So that's why.
So that's why you find the sweetness you find from a natural.
Yeah, it's
It's different from the one, and that's what people do. This market, they're trying to reach like the customers and at the same time get their profits. So
And I
that's
think
what
they also
use.
do that to avocados nowadays, right?
Okay,
any
literally
fruit.
all fruits,
Oh,
depending with the. Okay, these are the factors. There's some factors that make them lose it. First of all, it's the market demand. How? Like the market demand, like the customers, what do they want? Like for instance, there's no avocado in the market, and avocado is somewhere you can just go pick, come. They don't want the unripe, they want the ripe one. What do?
I remember the avocado controversy.
So that's what they do. You remember the ones they were selling? Like, this person just because there's no avocado. Is it avocado or avocado?
Tell us, guys.
Okay, it's avocado. I'll kick you out. Now, this lady was caught. She's applying oil on avocado.
The black
the husk. Yeah. She applies it, and then if it's rotten, you won't know. You just see if it's rotten or unripe. You won't know the difference. So when you cut it, that's when you realize. And she was doing that.
And actually, people were buying. Okay, me, what I was thinking, why? What was in your avocado?
No, actually, there's this trend. You can, if you go to the market, if you try to touch them, the mama mboga be like, no, don't touch them.
Actually, you just have to stay with your.
That's what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
That is mandatory. Fingering avocado is mandatory for me to feel whether it's.
But sometimes, when you're the one selling the avocados, you'll feel bad when a customer comes, then and then she goes.
Yeah, me, I used
doesn't buy it.
Avocados actually. I used to give them bombastic side. Because
you understand.
Someone coming fingers, another person comes. It's called fingering.
No, it's touching, like
pressing.
Yeah, testing.
Whether it's right.
Almost 5 people. At the end of the day, that avocado won't go anywhere because if the last person comes and presses it, it will be so. What is it called? Like this.
Okay, I think the advice that I can give those who are selling avocados. Press it for your customer.
Yeah, okay, that's what they do.
But no, they lie. They lie.
But some of them nowadays they cut.
Oh,
yeah. No. I think that's the best.
Yes, it's the best.
But the issue.
What if you don't want it after they've cut? I'm an overthinker.
No, that's still between you and your seller.
As a seller, you have to be ready for losses.
Yeah.
You are taking risks. So if you cut it and the customer does not want, there's nothing you can do apart from giving the person bombastic side eye. Then she leaves you with the avocado there. There's nothing you can do.
Let us invite profits into our lives. We don't want to incur losses.
But in businesses, especially when it comes to farming and agricultural products, especially fruits, if you don't handle them with care, definitely you're going to get a loss. And that's why we are here for you today. These are we're going to give you some activity, like some, handling techniques that you're supposed to put into practice so that you minimize the cost of undergoing losses. So first of all, it all starts from the harvesting, how you harvest it. How do you any of you have ever harvested any type of fruit?
When you talk about harvesting, do you mean I just go when I was a kid? You just go climb a tree.
Yeah.
You just pluck and leave. I don't know how zambaraus are called. If at all you know any other name that people can understand. I've harvested zambarau in my life, especially when I was a kid. That the zambarau trees in my village, I think they know me. They know me personally. At some point, I was harvesting. Sometimes I could. What did you say? Tippering. Some point I could steal the zambarau from. Most cases when I went to steal the zambarau, definitely I would always fall down from the tree. So I used to climb the trees. Don't judge me. Me when I was young, I was a monkey. I used to climb the trees with the paper bags. Yes.
The polythene
ones before they were burnt. When I get up there, I only pick the dark ones.
The purple ones.
No, the
zambarau are not purples.
I wanted the dark, like
The dark purple.
yes, the dark purple.
I thought it was liquid.
No. I pick them, then I put them inside my polythene paper. Then I come down with them. I don't know if I was doing the wrong thing. Sometimes before I even get down, some are already spoiled. Zimefinyika. But you know, as a child, you don't care. Zote consume.
No,
Yes.
you were just picking them for the purpose of eating, not taking them to the market.
How could I take them to the market and I was a baby?
Or maybe, you know, sometimes some of us used to climb avocado trees and pick them for the purpose of taking them to the market.
Okay, for the purpose of taking them to the market, I think I've only picked mangoes.
Mangoes.
Yes.
How did you do it?
Okay, I did it after I've grown. I realized I was doing it the wrong way because you just told me that you're supposed to cut the twigs. Maybe I used to go. I just pluck. You see, when I see that hole there, now that is my excitement. I've done the right thing, and I used to believe. I used to believe that when I pluck it that way, the twig that is remaining there, another one will grow there. I know. Yes, that's why I'm here so that you can educate me.
But at least she's now grown. She understands. I'm glad I'm not starting from scratch. But at least she has an experience. You have ever been, you know, mango tree, or you've ever climbed a banana tree?
I've climbed a mango tree countless times when I was young. And it wasn't harvesting, it was pickling. It was stealing.
Guys,
And this guy was called
Jesus. I'm now crucified between two things.
and guess the name of the guy who was stealing from Zakayo.
Wow.
It's bringing.
Yeah, we didn't know the correct way of doing it because I guess we were young, of course.
Yeah.
So we just went there. Sometimes we just eat it on top of the tree. When the guy comes, he chases us away. We run with some of the mangoes. So, but what I've experienced, like harvesting is banana. I think that's why I love banana because my mom used to plant bananas. Yeah. So how can I say they harvest it? Because I haven't taken part in the actual harvesting. I've been
But
there.
you've seen.
Yeah, I've been there. They always take pangas.
Yes.
Yes. They cut there. Okay, how is it called? The whole banana and
The
then
bunch.
that one. I hope you can see how I'm demonstrating.
The handle
the handle of the
banana.
banana. They cut it. Yeah, they cut it and then they let it.
Don't tell me
Draw
they
out
let
the
it.
water in the drain.
Yeah.
Water.
How do you hold it? I hope you used to hold it. You don't allow it fall.
Yeah, you can't allow it.
So
to
you
fall.
you have to be very strong for you to harvest banana.
Yeah, you need to be masculine enough to do it.
You should tell that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just that. Nothing so serious about it.
No.
Yeah, but I've done a lot of theory of fruits. When I was young, I don't want to trauma my picture.
She's already fine. It's spoiled, guys. I'm the only Jesus.
Your second name is Jesus.
I don't want
I'm
to
the
ban my
only
picture.
clean one. I'm the only clean one. I don't have a street.
I think it's because you grew up in Nairobi, but maybe you used to steal other things, not the fruits
But
now.
No, I
grew up-
don't steal.
Have you gone to the forest to take to? I don't want to use the word steal. To take without permission.
What is taking without
Okay, I've
permission?
never heard of any child was not stolen. So you can't tell me you've never.
It depends on how you're raised.
Even if your parents were Jesus, lazima uliiba
No.
something.
You couldn't pick someone's property or thing without permission.
One day.
Even
When
if
you are
someone
growing up, when you are
drops
growing
it,
up.
yeah. Even
Oh,
if
really?
someone drops it, you have to ask, "Can I pick it for you?"
Wait, haukulamba hata sukari?
And
I developed tonsils, so I was
Bosco, you are lying.
sugary food. Actually, I've ever seen me take sweets.
Oh, okay. Apart from sugar, you've never stolen anything when you were a kid?
Okay, when it comes to stealing, no, I'm trying to think.
Jesus, tell us.
Jesus. You know, if you believe being raised in some manners, some of us didn't have it.
Really?
I have friends who
I
are
believe
watching.
you have siblings. Leave alone friends.
Okay.
Do you have siblings?
I
Ghost
only
Queen
have a
siblings,
brother.
please tell us. Oh, the brother, please tell us.
He's young.
He's
Actually,
young.
I was born I was a grown up.
Okay,
so.
your mom can comment and tell us. I'm sure your mom has a story.
Mama Boskin, wherever you are,
Yeah, mama.
Please
Tell
tell us
them.
the truth.
tell them you raised a good girl.
We can't come here to embarrass ourselves and
Manners.
embarrass our
With a
mothers.
lot of manners. Anyway, I understand it happens because I used to have a friend who used to steal from me pencil. I'm being with a pencil today, tomorrow I don't have it. Every day, even my bag, when I'm carrying the bag on the bag, she'd be like, let me put for you a flower.
Then she takes your pencil from your bag.
Was she your friend? Show me your friend, I tell you who you
you
are.
are.
Thank
So
you.
like
Let's
she was
continue.
a classmate, like that's classmate who will always like a classmate and the desk mate.
Oh,
She'll always
okay.
see you with new pencils. And my mom used to buy for me like a pack of pencils and be like, this one is for homework, this one is for school. And they used to be colorful. You know the rainbow, the ones which have some graphics of cartoons, It's very attractive to kids mostly. And she was like, just look at me like anytime I put that pencil down, she'll be like, assist me, let me use.
It was nothing in a cup.
Yeah, even if she has hers. No, I decided one day to bring her a new one and be like, use this, stop stealing mine. And she still stole.
Gosh.
But I heard she ended up bad in a way. She ended up being a thief. That's why I'm telling you, some of us weren't raised in that.
But I guess all of us were raised.
Okay, fine. I understand some characters just have it due to pressure.
Not even pressure, it's just the
Just find yourself
the-
doing it.
Actually,
Yes.
I remember when I was young, there was this river called Misati, and we used to live like 30 minutes away from it. But the people who lived there, we had a lot of cows and all. So our nini, what is it? Who is it called? The cowsman.
Like
Cowboy.
the Shamba boy.
Yeah, the Shamba boy. Thank you for coming me always. So the Shamba boy used to live there. And as we are 7 in our home, and we are close, so we were born, let's say, together. Not together, but we grew
They're
up
like
together.
with a bracket of.
Maybe
in
a
a
year
span of
apart.
12 years, my mom had 7 kids, so you can get So we used to go together to that area, and we didn't know it was it stealing. As we were just enjoying ourselves because we used to enjoy the thrill of being chased by dogs. And guess what? We are 6 girls. One boy, and the boy was the last one. Now the first one girl is the last one. So we used to go to these big farms. That one is the rural area of where I used to live, and you know how rural areas have big farms. So there was this farm for mapera, guavas, for guavas. We used to go climb. You know how slippery the guava tree is. So all of us, all children of Mr. and Mrs. Kaya, all of us are risking our lives climbing guava trees. When we see dogs, we jump. We don't even shuka.
Come
You don't
down,
even
climb
slide
down.
down.
Dresses. We don't even mind. So I think the thrill that was in the running, the being caught, you cry, you say your mom will tell you when they find out. Don't tell mom.
I think my childhood was boring then. I missed a lot.
Yeah,
I really
we should
missed
go
a lot.
back in time.
In the 19th century, here
But
we
then,
come.
will you travel in time? Back in time?
Yeah, if
To fix your childhood or something?
I'm given a chance, why not? Go back at age 2.
Alright.
I love to.
Okay.
I'd like to see what the future holds.
Adulthood is a scam. Go back to the childhood, Anyway, let's take a short break and we come back. When we're coming back, we're coming with the full details of these activities. Now, at least you have a background of how they used to, steal, harvest.
At the end of the day, we were harvesting.
Yeah, they were harvesting.
Yeah.
Now, and I know I'll come to tell you what I used to do. And, better you as you used to climb. So as you used to shake the tree. Shaking.
Shaking, you're wasting time, Bana. Just climb and pick those things.
And enjoy being chased.
Yes.
No, like it was within our farm, so it was.
Oh, you had a farm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She has stories for us for the show.
Yes.
Now we are coming back in a few. Just a short break. Be back in a few. All right. Welcome back to Farm Drive Edition. And today, you're seeing three figures in here, Of course, on my left side, I've got Mary, and on my right side, I've got Stephanie. Steph, yeah?
With short hair.
The short hair. Shorty for short hair. Let me nickname her that way, And my name is Boss Queen, and this is Farm Drive. It goes right here to Farmers at Farmers Media, where we connect, learn, and grow. Remember to visit our social media platform. Follow our Facebook and Twitter handles at @farmers_, and visit our website www.farmers.com, and of course at bossqueen_ke on all social media platforms.
At Steffi on Instagram, Stephanie Sharon Okaya on Facebook, Stephanie Sharon Okaya on LinkedIn, Stephanie Sharon Okaya on Twitter.
Hey,
And
okay.
Stephanie Sharon Okaya on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel that is coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. Kindly subscribe.
Oswero Magdalene on Facebook, Mary_Oswero on Instagram. I think I'll just mention those ones for now. Yes.
Yeah.
You want to market yourself?
Those ones are enough.
Giving out a chance. This is a celebrity show whereby everybody is watching. People from all over the country or all over the continent watching, and she doesn't want to be followed. But anyway, who knows? Anyway, as we're talking about proper handling, proper handling and storage of fresh fruits, and we said earlier, it starts with the harvesting techniques. From the harvesting, that's how you start handling them. If you harvest them in a bad way, or maybe in a way that they're going to get destroyed easily, definitely you're going to get a loss. But if you take proper care and you handle it properly while harvesting, definitely you're not going to get loss. And there's some key things you need to consider. First of all, the mode of harvesting. How are you going to harvest this? As a fruit, once you harvest a fruit, and there's that tip that connects the fruit and the branch. If you dare pick it, like you cut the tip from the fruit, like you make the fruit be on its own and the tip on its own, definitely that fruit will go bad easy. That's the trick.
Oh, for example, when you take a mango, the way mangoes grow, when you pluck down there, you remove like this.
Yes.
You don't cut all the tip. That's what you are saying, clipping.
Yeah.
Clipping. Yeah.
Like just.
Yeah. I get it now.
So if you do it in a correct way, that mango will stay for quite some time before it goes bad, or maybe before it goes bad, or if it's ripe enough,
it will get spoiled.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. When you harvest a very ripe mango and you just clip it the way we are saying, it will still go bad after some days. Does it mean that when you harvest a ripe mango, with that, is it twig or something? Yes, and you keep it. Is it safe or it will go bad?
that's why you have storage.
Oh,
That's where storage comes in.
So are we storing the fruits with those twigs?
Now, like the mode of how you're going to store it, it depends with how you're going to harvest.
Oh, okay.
There are some fruits, like for instance, strawberry. I'll speak from what I know and what I eat. Like for instance, if you go to the supermarket or the grocery to buy strawberries, normally if you check how they're being packed, you'll always find them in that green part. Always. If you dare, like it's a dare I'm giving you guys today. Go if you whatever fruit, like strawberry, go buy it. Open it, pick that one of the fruit, remove that tip, put it there, and put the other one without removing the tip. Let them stay overnight until morning. Then in the morning, come or
just
let
at
them
room temperature.
Like just 24 hours. You come and check the difference. Just check the difference.
I'll try that one.
Yeah. Go. You thank me later, or you just come with the feedback and tell them like.
Or maybe next time we can do it on the show.
We can bring the sample. Actually, after we tried, I can bring and show you. Stayed like this, and stayed like this.
Or just do it, record the video over the weekend. Then on Monday, we'll put that on our TikTok platform at Farmers. You see what you're talking about. So, harvesting, there are different types of fruits, and how the mode of harvesting depends, and also the type of harvesting depends with where you're taking it, the urgency of the market. Like I said, when avocados are in demand and people in the market want ripe avocados takes time. Like at room temperature, it takes close to 5 to 7 days to get ripe, and maybe you need them urgently to the market due to demand. So that's why when you use ethylene gas to make it.
Apart from ethylene gas, do you know any other way that we can use to ripen things like avocados, bananas?
Okay, using ethylene, or like apart from the room temperature way, that is the natural way. We have ethylene. We also have other gases like exposing them to other gases.
And traditional, yes.
When I was young, actually, I've just it just clicked my mind that we have a lot of fruit trees in our home, but because maybe I was young or maybe I wasn't much interested or observant, I didn't give it so much interest. So we have an avocado or tree, an avocado tree. We used to pluck. I don't know if they were ripe, but kids, man, kids. Once it's big, it's ready. So
The sides. Huh? You get it?
once it's big, it's ready. So we used to take those times polythene bags were still being used. We take like the ones we want, we put inside a polythene bag, and then we had cabinets, the mango for clothes. You put it behind there so that I think it's about the temperature.
Yeah, it's the temperature actually. The
Put
more
it
you
behind there.
exposes to heat, the more it ripens.
And
There's
then
also
now, no, that one was ours because us we used to take without permission. Just taking, not stealing, taking.
The
like-
thieving part is thieving.
Yeah, but my mom now when she used to know when it's ripe, so she used to take, put inside nini. We used to have flour, a lot of it, like a gunia of flour. She just dips inside. After 3 days, it's ripe. Yeah.
there's a type of tree that you can use the leaves. The leaves are small leaves. You just take the leaves, then you put either bananas or avocados inside a basket, and then you pour the leaves.
You cover the
Then you
leaves
cover
in the leaves.
using the leaves. In around 4-5 days,
It's ripe.
your fruits are ready. And you take to the market, and they're sweet. They're very sweet, by the way.
Let's embrace the traditional ways of.
I think using traditional way, I feel it's better than the clean gas.
Okay, you know the issue here is you'll never differentiate the natural way and the clean until you test.
Yeah. When it comes
Now,
to
when you
yeah.
see it's so attractive, you'll be like, those bananas, man, you know, they're so yellow, they're so, big in size, they just attracting you and be like, come by me, come by me. But once you take them to the house,
But I nowadays know which ones, because I think I've eaten a lot of bananas, but I can differentiate when I just see. Yeah. You see these the dotted ones, the ones with wax are dotted. Those ones are always original. But these pretty ones, the ones that attract you, the ones that you see the first thing you go to that Mama Boga or wherever you buy your bananas from, the ones that attract you first, don't buy those ones. Those ones are ethylene made.
No, you just buy. She doesn't have enough evidence about this. I'm not saying I have either, but I think we should do it practically. We pick bananas, we pick avocados, we subject them to the normal temperature, and others with a clean gas, so that we bring the difference, so that know your taste. Like if you go to the market, you'll be like, this is what I want. At least this is what I want. I've had like theories of like, if you want to know the original one, you look at the lines, the one that if it's a banana, it's yellow and has the black lines on the edges. I don't know.
But it can also be about variety.
But variety is also matters.
Yeah.
So you can't.
Guys, buy.
You can't just judge from the outside until you have enough proof. I'll also do the research more on it and be like, I want to get to know the difference between the one which has been subjected to a clean gas and the other one.
I wish it could be having a distinct smell so that you can know.
No way. It's just, I think the purpose of the clean is just to speed up the reaction, like in terms of ripening. That is the purpose.
So that one is an innovation.
Yeah, that's why how like how do we put it? We have two types of agriculture: organic and inorganic. So one beats the other. Like one came to support the other to fasten. The same way you have GMO seeds or genetic modified organisms. The GMO, you find if a seed is resistant to all types of diseases, but if you use the normal seed, will just be affected. It's all about perception, but preference also.
Yeah.
The people prefer to use the organic, like pure organic crops, foods, and the others who prefer either way, whichever comes.
Have you tasted organic food before? But you know that I'm eating organic.
Okay, mainly, where we are, it's rare to differentiate right now. But in the past, you could, because there are no fertilizers, there are no pesticides, herbicides, there were less quantities, or they are either there or none. But apparently, most of them use.
I think I've only used organic skincare products.
I think I've tasted. I don't even know the name of the fruits. These fruits that just grow by themselves in the bush. Yes.
What color is it? Because I've been to many bushes when I was there, so I might know it.
I know them. The ones that they have so many seeds and they're yellow.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know the name of that fruit.
Actually,
But nowadays they are sold.
Just talked about it the other day.
That fruit is so
They just
sweet.
grow anywhere.
It's sweet and
but
it's
nowadays,
organic.
especially on Kijabe, if you're on your way to Kijabe in between Limuru, that forest, they usually grow there and they being sold. Those people sell them by the roadside. And they're sweet. Let me tell you, they're sweet.
I've tested them.
It's very sweet. Okay, and like now we are going, like, as we move on, we're going to check out the qualities of what are these things that influence when it comes to harvesting. After you harvest, that's when you go to the packaging and storage and also marketing. For instance, when it comes to harvesting, you need to check on the quality. First of all, what is the market? The market that you're going to sell these fruits will determine the quality. For instance, if you are harvesting for exports, definitely go for the first grade one and sell them. Those are going outside the country, the quality must be
Legit.
something good. And I wonder why in Kenya we take grade one things outside and we eat grade one.
Because we need money.
I know.
We need money.
But if I'm that selfish, I'll take grade one and sell grade two and grade. I deserve more. I'm better more.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe looking at us like,
Lionel.
Say my name. Now the quality matters. The quality. Like, if you go out to buy something, you find tomatoes, or avocados. You always go for the big one that looks big and satisfying.
And very ripe.
What is this one thing that
big and affordable?
Yeah. Okay. You say you're a fan of watermelon.
Yeah.
Like when you go to the market, what's one thing that you check? Watermelon.
On watermelon, the way we check watermelon, where I come from, I think it's so weird. That is a traditional way. I don't know if it will help people.
No, we just conversing. We just want to know what people do out here.
We slap the watermelon.
Okay, that's what people do.
Yes, there's a sound. If it's a dull sound, it's good. If it's so loud, it's just watery and it's not sweet. That's how we taste. But when you have doubts, even after slapping it, there's a way the seller cuts a triangle part of it, kadogo too, and then you're giving to taste, which is not good because after tasting the small part and you find it's good and you want to take it, whether you're taking it or not, they'll take that small part and return it to where they cut it from. Remember, you've already eaten. You've already put it in your mouth. Your saliva is there, and then they are returning it, the whole watermelon, whether you're buying it or not. When the next buyer comes, and then he or she wants the same watermelon, they just cut another part again. So when you go home with the watermelon, you'll realize that even 3 or 4 people tasted the same thing and you didn't know. It's not hygienic, by the way,
In the way
but
bacteria
that's what
travels
they.
fast.
Now, I live alone bacteria. The saliva itself,
Yes.
it has reactions. Have you ever tasted like just go bite something and leave it there? Come the following day, you find.
I think most of us, at the end of the day, we just go take the watermelon without caring. That is ignorance, and ignorance is so bad, by the way. But we do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do once you already have it at home. Four people tasted it. You're realizing that you have 4 triangles in your watermelon.
Watermelon.
It's not hygienic. I think apart from slapping, we should just get a better way of knowing the best watermelon. Instead of cutting it, tasting, returning the cut part, just not doing the right thing.
Okay, there's an article I read a while back. There's different shapes of watermelon, and the white patch is always different for every watermelon. So the one that has a smaller one, and it's a little bit round, not the oval, the big oval ones. It said that the round ones are sweeter than the exaggerated ones.
Hey,
The big ones.
me, I've eaten the exaggerated ones. they're
Okay,
sweet.
I have also tasted both, but I think, or can we say that it's the variety?
Yeah.
It's the variety that matters here, and also the conditions where this watermelon grew.
Yeah.
Oh, that also depends.
Yeah, because I don't think if you plant watermelons in a damp area, you'll have them sweet.
They'll be as watery as my beautiful lady has said.
And maybe even when you're harvesting, I think some farmers, they do harvest them early. They harvest them
Well,
early.
they are not yet mature.
Yeah. So
No.
when you take them to the market, definitely sellers will just buy them because maybe they don't know. You as a farmer, you need money. But now the buyers are the ones who will regret.
That's why as a farmer, every now, this is where quality comes in. And under quality, we check some 5 or rather 4 key factors to consider before you harvest. The first one, it's the appearance. When something has a good appearance, definitely it's attractive. So imagine when you're harvesting, harvest something that even if you go out there and find it at the market, you can purchase it by yourself. Just look at the appearance. How is it? Like, is it catchy? Like, is it pleasing? Is it satisfying? And the appearance will also determine, the price. Also, something good looking will always be expensive. So that is a plus to you. The other one is texture. There's some things which you determine them by either the softness or the roughness, depending on the type of fruit. Like, for instance, there's this type of fruit. I don't know. Is it called cola? Is it cola or something? It's a brownish. There's a name. I don't know. I'm forgetting, but when I remember, I'll tell you. It's hairy, kinda.
Oh.
The only cola I know is for the ones that Nigerians take. The cola nuts.
No, like,
is it
I
a
don't
nut?
know if
I know kiwi.
Yeah,
Kiwi.
kiwi.
Oh,
The
kiwi.
Have you ever tasted kiwi?
You tested really expensive food.
I know.
I'm made of wow.
We are talking about guavas. You are talking about kiwi.
I can't relate guavas.
She's talking about kiwis and strawberries.
Strawberries.
We're talking about
And
guavas and
mangoes.
mangoes.
Kiwi. You know how it looks. The hair is. How, like, when kiwi is not yet mature, there's a way you definitely know when you look at it. The hairs, Are you getting what I'm talking
No,
about?
I'm not getting it.
I should bring the kiwi practically.
Yes, that will be better.
In the next show on Monday, I'll bring one piece of kiwi. Yeah, just to see. But you're not going to eat it.
I was about to say that.
Disclaimer! You're not going to eat it. If you're eating, then you're paying me. 1 kiwi, do you know how much it costs? Just that piece. It's of this size.
Tell us so that we know the decisions we are making here.
Yeah.
That size, it's 120. No, like just a piece. And you can't buy one.
Oh.
You can't buy one.
Mm,
They're
you're
usually
supposed
6. So you should be having close to 700 or something to buy.
As we said, money
is not a problem.
Money come to us. Money loves us.
Let's see. Money is not a problem. Okay, and the other thing is the flavor. First of all, before you harvest and take something to the market, test it yourself. As a farmer, go test it. Know what you're taking to the people.
Yeah.
If it has a good flavor, then you know now this is a catch. You know, with avocados, I like Hass avocados. The type of avocado that is called Hass. Hass is sweet.
It's
the one that has
the green one.
Yeah, the green one, and it's either green or black. But they're usually tiny.
Yeah.
And if you look at them keenly, you'll be like, even if they're ripe, you think that they're still not ripe. The ones the lady was applying oil on, because you never know if they're ripe or unripe when you press them. Now, that is it. Now we are talking about the taste. Now, because the taste is always a guarantee that it's sweet, you know. So that is it. As a farmer, taste your type of fruit. No, you know, what am I taking to the people? Right? If it's sweet, the better. And the other one is the nutritive value. You know, you're eating fruits. Like you said, what do you think banana adds you? Banana is rich in potassium. That's the mineral it adds.
My dear.
I'm waiting for you to tell me about
watermelon.
Watermelon is rich in what?
Watermelon.
We are about to tell you to use the door.
Producer.
Use the door.
Use Stephanie as a dislike button. Okay, watermelon. I'm just good in eat watermelon because what I know watermelon is that in terms of acidity and reducing the amount of acid, especially if you're a person who is having H. pylori or ulcers, you'll always be recommended to take watermelon. And watermelon boosts men. Should I say this?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, to men, it adds a nutritive value to you.
I think I just take watermelon to be full. Actually, I take bananas because of the sweetness, and I think banana is something you can take for lunch.
Yes.
And you're full.
But
watermelon to be full.
The trick about fruits, you'll always be full at that moment. But after some time, you'll still be hungry. So, but fruits are not food.
We're supposed to take a small quantity of fruits.
Fruits at large.
No, like when you're taking maybe lunch, then you take the food, then you take maybe one banana or something. I think nutritionists, there's a way they always measure for you. They tell you.
Okay, you were supposed, for instance, I'll recommend bananas. Okay, some people discourage banana for dinner, and others. Okay, for me, I'll prefer take how I take my breakfast. I usually take apples for breakfast. Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about
and then
the quantity.
You can take 2. For instance, two bananas, 2 apples.
I was always saying people are taking 10 bananas out here. You're talking about 2.
No, you're not taking it for the purpose of too much intake of something is it's a waste. You should just balance. Take a little bit something that you know is going to get used and absorbed in the body. You're not just taking it for the sake of taking.
I think I've been wasting watermelons out here, but
now
it's
you've been taking a whole watermelon.
I can. See, I'm taking it to be full.
No,
it's not right. It's not right.
No, you
don't do that because I'm doing it honestly. Because it's not right. There's a quantity that you should be taking.
Like just a piece. I don't know, just a piece of it for the sake of your nutritive value, and also it cleans the bowel.
I'll try from today.
Our
I'll try.
resident nutritionist.
Yes.
100.
From today I'll try.
I think I should come up with my nutrition, plan for you guys. What should be taking for breakfast?
We analyze it
Fruits,
here.
vegetables, and we stick somewhere here. Yeah.
That one
So
will
that
help
I want
us.
my people not to stop eating fruits for satisfaction, but to eat it for the purpose of adding a nutritive value.
Yeah.
So as we finish up on the quality, also the safety, you should consider some, presence of some what are they called? They're called toxicants.
Oh.
Some toxicants can be available in the fruit or crops, so you should consider the safety. Don't just sell something because you're selling it. Make sure they this farm, extension or someone who is an agronomist comes to the farm, go through it, measure, see how safe the fruit is. It good for the market? Is it healthy? Is it safe for consumption? Then before you take it to the market, we're taking a quick break. We'll be back in a few. Welcome back. This is Farm Drive and a Farmers Media where we connect, learn, and grow. My name is Boss Queen, and of course, with me, I've got two amazing ladies in studio. On my left,
Mary Oswero.
and on my right,
Stephanie Sharon Tokayo.
And today we were talking about the handling techniques and storage. Sorry. Excuse me, of fresh fruits. And before we took a break, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Who is just mentioning my name? It's believed that when you're shocked, someone has
It's the
mentioned.
Jesus we mentioned before.
Her brother is typing and deleting.
Your mother is typing and deleting to
Who am I having in studio?
tell us whether you are stealing or not.
We have confessed.
At least now we know the truth.
This one is saying, Brother Bernard. Is it Brother Bernard or Father Bernard?
Brother Bernard. We are almost having Sister Bernard.
Yeah, I think we have one. Okay, okay, after we've handled the quality of where the quality things to consider when choosing quality for harvesting and taking them to the market. Now, the harvesting part, there are some things you should consider. Where is this? Who wants to take my voice?
We've
away?
already told you your mother is typing and deleting.
No. She's busy right now. She can't be on phone or on TV. Anyway, there are some of the factors you need to consider when it comes to, like when harvesting these types of fruits. Like we have index of maturity. And I have a list of, how you're going to know like your fruit is mature for harvesting. Someone mentioned about watermelon. You do like this, you slap it for you to know it's mature. Now, from my list here, the index of fruits, for instance, apples and pears, what you need, the index should be there should be a lapse from full bloom to harvest. Like full bloom to harvest. This means like the size of an apple will always be the same. Have you ever seen an apple plant? The tree.
The tree, I've seen it.
You?
In the Bible.
No. Who do I have?
Okay, I think I've seen it.
In the Bible movies.
Oh. Hey.
I was wondering my Bible doesn't have graphics.
Babies' Bibles have graphics, a lot of it, because babies enjoy pictures.
Okay.
Visual. Yeah. I used to be an ECD teacher back then. Yeah. So I have experience in CID. I used to teach CID actually.
I don't know why I'm looking at you and they just feel you're lying.
I'm serious.
No. From this line. No. Okay. Okay. We have the other one. We have the melons. What you need to consider is the development of abscission layer.
What do you mean by abscission
layer? Abscission layer. Now, if I had it, I will show you practically. There's this when a melon is developing, from the tip you will see the layer, like how the more it broadens, the more the layers is like
becomes thin.
Yeah, thin, and the thing is disappearing.
Oh, okay.
And you have the layer being very small. It starts developing from just down here going up, not up going down. Yeah. Now that layer is going to check.
Okay.
Yeah. The other one is and definitely the size. That's one thing you should consider on all types of fruits. Either fruits, the raw fruits, and the ones for vegetables. We have fruits which are vegetables at the same time. And also, you should consider what else? The oil content. What do you think has an oil content?
What's a fruit? Oil, I only know of maize. So, fruits. Oh! Cocoa. Does cocoa have oil? Yes.
Coconut.
There's a fruit.
Coconut.
No, not okay. There's coconut, but there's also a cocoa fruit.
We were talking about avocados. People
Oh.
are just
Oh,
rushing.
I know avocado. I know you can make cold pressed oil from avocado.
You know how to?
Yeah, I know how to do it manually, not using machines. Yeah. Yes, you
Maybe
take.
someone
you take,
might be interested to know.
Yeah, you take. I was getting into that. Let me fix myself. You take a ripe avocado. You remove the flesh of the ripe avocado. Then you spread it on a sheet of polypaper, something that doesn't absorb that oil. Then you let it stay for some time until it gets that it becomes black. If it gets in contact with oxygen, it becomes black. So it stays there for like okay, the one I made, I let it stay there for 3 days because it wasn't so much. Now after it has stayed there, you take it again, you put it in a is it a
like you put it like to dry, or you just expose it to?
You don't even expose it to light or something. Okay, you can put it in the sun to speed up that nini.
Like it's melting. Is it melting or what is it doing?
It's forming oil. I think it's melting or it's decomposing.
No, it can't be decomposing.
But it turns brown, actually black. Yeah. So after it has become that black, you even actually if you just move, touch it, you will see some oil on your hands, and then you now just take a linen, then you then you squeeze. Oil will come out, but not so much. I think when you want a lot of oil from it, you have to use a machine. But now that's just the basic process. Just let it sit there for a while in the sun. But you can use sun to speed up the reaction and all. Yeah, so that's basically how you make oil from avocado. But I don't know how you will know the oil content of a fruit.
Okay.
Quality assurance. How can we know that this one it has oil? Like if I do that, I will get a lot of oil.
Okay, definitely people know avocado is made of oil.
Yeah.
That is a content. What is that oil used for mostly? Maybe someone might be interested. Can you use it for cooking?
I'm so invested in skincare, but I've only used it on my hair and my sister's hair.
And
does it work?
Yeah, it promotes hair growth like nonsense, like a lot. Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna try.
It takes how many days?
You can pay me some money. I do it for you. I go to the market. I select the best avocados.
Stephanie, you love money.
Yeah, everybody loves money.
You love money, no?
When we started this conversation, we all started with money, and now someone is becoming an entrepreneur.
I'm inviting money in my life. I love money. Yeah.
Okay. At least you've known another component. Don't be misusing avocado. If you're not taking it, like eating. You know, I know someone who doesn't eat avocado. Literally doesn't eat avocado.
In Kenya.
Yeah. My aunt, she doesn't eat avocado.
Right.
Like no matter how much you try.
Is she allergic?
No.
She doesn't just
like she doesn't.
Texture maybe.
I don't know.
Because
some people feel weird. Like I know.
Me, I can't eat avocado like that. Just like that. I have to. I know it's not even recommended. Like you have to mix it with sukuma wiki or rice or whatever. But me, I can eat avocado even with my eye. Please don't judge me.
I know people who eat avocado with meat. Yesterday I did.
Someone tells me you'll start producing
avocado.
atomic bombs.
The producer is saying avocado goes with everything. Literally, yeah. You just fry your meat, vizuri, and you garlic there, and then avocado. Even avocado with tea, it goes hand in hand. Why are you surprised?
Actually, take avocado with bread.
That one is fine. With bread is fine. But with my eye,
it's sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen,
introducing avocado. Actually, avocado is very valued. If your boyfriend doesn't bring you avocado every time he comes to visit you, he's failing you. He's failing as a
He's
man.
fake.
He's fake. Actually. He's fake.
Na tunasema mwachane.
No, I'm just saying. I want to advise. The choice is yours. You
Don't
have
take-
an option.
Bora uko.
And you as a boyfriend, every time you go visit her, please take her avocado. Not just any avocado.
As long as you are happy.
No, not just any avocado. You guys.
Aki, you're spoiling relationships. Maybe
No.
avocado.
Yes.
No, the boyfriend will start leaving flowers and take avocado.
Yes, avocado the better. Avocado will add you weight. Will improve your skin texture. Will make you grow your hair. What will flowers do?
If you want to be single,
Choices.
listen to her. You want to be single tomorrow.
Yes. Welcome to
Become a relationship coach.
yeah. By the I'll one day host a show just to give you tips.
Relationship
Give you
coach,
tips.
nutritionist.
I'm everything. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm made of more. You know, if you want anything, don't hesitate. Just consult.
Okay.
Anywhere at Bosco_KE. Anywhere you'll get it. But at a Tana unaffordable, you know, cost.
Don't pay her. They say they like money. Pay me. I'll give her the money.
No way. Okay, so we get back to this as you know, tell people the sum of things. Okay, we've done the harvesting. Yeah, you know the quality. You come to harvesting. You know, avoid when you are doing harvesting. At least make sure you know, be careful at all costs. Don't just throw the fruits. Just place them. If you're placing them to the bucket, that's where you're keeping while harvesting. Just place them well, like you know, very low, slowly, so that they don't get hurt or injured, to avoid the fractures. Since they reduce the quality and also the price, and also consider the maturity level. At least have something mature, something that when you get it to the market will not, you know, will not make someone angry. Like, I bought this thing and it wasn't even mature. It's not even sweet. You know, that disappointment that comes with that. And also, safety. I remember I was telling you this. We had an avocado tree at our home. Now, this avocado, I don't remember the type. You know, back at home they used to call it agriculture. I don't know, agricultural fruit. Avocado. You know, I have never gotten the name. It's not the house, but it's at the time. It's somehow I don't know if you can get this shape. It has a small some elongated tip in them.
Oh, yeah.
The bottom is a bit round. Then it has a, you know, it looks like a, how do you call it?
I know it.
How do you call it? It's not a pumpkin. The one that looks like a pumpkin, but it's not calabash.
Calabash.
Yeah, it looks like a calabash shape, but it's an avocado. But their size, like medium size. Now that's what we used to have. You know, then we used to have these people come with to her to buy it with the sacks, you know, one sack and all that. You know, used to climb the tree on top. Others using like trees to hit the fruit to fall down. Now at the end of the day, you find out that we used to harvest while dropping it down.
Yeah.
So most of the time you find like a higher percentage is destroyed. Like some are broken, others, you know, have been injured and not taken them to the market. Others were almost ripe. So if they fall down, they, you know, they burst.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things we need to consider. But nowadays, how they harvest it, there's like but technology just amazes me. Like there's this thing, looks like you put a sack, like it has a tip, you put it, you like, there's a way you put it, it's that tip is elastic, and then there's a thing like a scissor. So you just put it to the tip of the fruit, you do like this. It cuts and that fruit just enters the elastic sac, just comes down, then you take it from there.
It's done manually or
Manually.
Oh.
Like you just want, the only thing you hold is that the tree that you use to, the handle used to, like, no matter how high how
Right,
you just adjust it.
I think
Now it has really minimized the issue of making the avocados falling, the bursting, and it has reduced the issue of the loss, because you could find even like half a sack just taking it to the cows to eat, because you can't do anything with them. Yeah, so at least
I think what I can add or what I can tell farmers is when you're harvesting, just handle your fruits as if they're eggs.
Yeah.
That's the best way to handle fruits. Handle them as if they're eggs. You'll end up gaining so much profit when you take them to the market because you handle them well.
Yeah.
So when you handle the fruits well, they treat you well.
And also, if you want to hire the laborers to help you in harvesting, you should at least hire people who have experience. Yeah, depending on the fruit that you want them to harvest for you.
And also the people you at least try to talk to them, give them the civic of the basic education, and be like, go, coach them. At least let them know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's not only for avocados. Even when it comes to fruits, other fruits like,
Mango.
if there's something you can't trust the person to give job to harvest, strawberries.
And
strawberries.
Get back to strawberries.
Tell us how strawberries are harvested.
No, strawberries are very first of all, you start the picking quality. You should be careful and clean, very clean while picking them. And when picking them, you should be careful not to hurt them. Once you just prick it like
So
this, that's the end of it. Once the air gets inside it, just goes bad immediately. So you should be careful. And also, I know if I take these two to my shamba to pick strawberries, they'll come out of the shamba farm.
Leave alone taking us to. Your strawberries can't survive in Stephanie's village, especially when they were young.
Back in time.
Nowadays kids don't know how to play.
Exactly.
They just watch and
I know the kids' life is becoming
I
boring.
used to enjoy the thrill. The thrill of my childhood. I just want it back right now. I want to feel it when I'm coming to work.
Thank God there were no strawberries in your village.
I know. No, there's this one time I'm telling you about strawberries because I had an aunt who used to live this place, Kinangop. Kinangop is well known for production of strawberries because of the ecological conditions. Now we were at her farm. Now just going to visit her and all that. She was like, "Let me take you to the shamba. Let's go see." I liked the carrot part. She planted carrots. This thing, the one which is red, beetroot, and the strawberries, and also I don't remember the name, but the capsicum. The yellow ones.
Oh.
Yeah. So she was like, "Let's take you to the farm, blah blah blah." And that day it happened they were harvesting strawberries. I was like, "Okay, now this is it." And she was like, "Take this container, make sure you fill it, and this is how you're going to pick them." She went ahead like some meters away, and I was here, and I was like, "Each picking." I picked 3, each 2, put one in the container. And I remember she warned me not to eat many. She told me just eat little because they haven't been washed. You're supposed to wash. Who is me? The kid. The kid mentality. Now I'll eat. Now, by the time we finished, the stomach ache. And now my lips were all red, even this side. Like, and then once it sticks, you have to, like, wash it. And I wasn't anywhere near water.
How do you store
No.
the strawberries?
Now that's where we're coming to. Now, after we picked, and even on my story of having a stomach ache and all that, since then I was like, I'm never going to eat strawberries again. Because, okay, once they were, okay, like if you're a farmer, once you pick your strawberries, first of all, they're being washed. You have to wash them, or you sample, then wash them, then pack. And if you pack them, if it's going maybe on you're taking them far or maybe exporting, you have to refrigerate them and are cool. Like if they're in a cool condition, then you're good. Or if you're selling them and you have no fridge at the moment, you should make sure they're dry. Yeah, dry, no contact with water, so that they at least last for some time.
I actually used to see my mom doing the same because she had a small garden for strawberries. Yeah, my mom was an agriculturalist. I don't know where I lost track. My balance.
You should go back. Yeah. You should go back to that part.
Yeah. I used to see her do the same, but then we had a fridge. So she used to just collect them, wash, pack inside these is it polythene bags? The Ziploc, yeah. The Ziploc bags, then put them inside the fridge. But they were not so much. Yeah. Just for us to eat because we are a big family.
Oh.
Yeah, when we eat two, it's finished.
It's gone. Only two. It's gone. I get. So like those like some fruits you can store them, just under dry, like somewhere dry. Most like not avoid moist places while storing fruits. Either dry or under cold condition, like under fridge, a certain temperature that is maybe between 15 to 20. Yeah, it works. Depending on how long you're going to store them.
And also you should consider like when you're harvesting. Of course, there might be some that gets damaged at the farm, but not that damaged for you to throw away.
Yeah.
So while storing, you should separate them from the ones that are doing good. Because, okay, from what I know, when you mix the ripe, then not the ripe, the good ones and the bad ones, they will
they go bad.
Yeah, they will influence.
They will affect the others.
Yes, they will affect the others. I'm an influencer. Influencing is member.
Anything you wish to add, maybe?
Anything I'd wish to add? Okay, I'll just repeat that you should harvest as if you are harvesting eggs, and then you should be more depending on the quantity that you've harvested. You should look for the best way to store them. There's no way you're going to harvest 3 acres of mango trees. You harvest 3 acres. You harvest mangoes from 3 acres land, and then you want to store them in a fridge.
No way.
It won't work. So, according to the quantity that you have, look for the best way of storing them. Yes.
And as we said earlier, if you're a farmer, don't harvest to store. Harvest while taking it to the market. Harvest when you have a ready market. The only thing that you need to store maybe is the little that has remained. That's what you need to store. But the rest, make sure you harvest when you have ready market. Since you might lack the effective storage facilities, and hence milk go bad and you'll get a loss. So at least while harvesting, please consider the market at all costs.
Unless you are doing subsistence farming.
Yeah.
But I read somewhere, actually not even somewhere, our CEO, he posted in Facebook. I stalk him a lot because he knows a lot about agriculture. Thumbs up. So, yeah. He said that you are not a farmer until you think agribusiness. Because most farmers, you want to take your you are good to the market, but how?
How?
What procedure? What's the how are you handling it? The transportation and all. Yeah, you have to think agribusiness when you're planning to farm. That is if you're not doing subsistence farming. Yeah. Like my mom now was doing subsistence. She didn't want to take them to the market. She wanted them to feed us.
Yeah.
These little kids.
I know.
Angels.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Anyway, and after you want to take you've harvested, you sampled, you're now ready to take them to the market. Transportation. It's very critical. This is the part that will determine, are you going to get your money back or not? So if make sure, first of all, the roads should be, at least the roads should be okay. It should be in a condition whereby it's convenient for you to take your goods to the market, and you will packaging. First of all, you should package them for you to transport. Well, packaging, at least have a barrier protection for your fruits. Fruits are very vulnerable, and they're perishable. So in case,
most of them.
most of them. Actually, let's say all of them, because which one is not? Which one?
I'm trying to look for a point. It's not coming.
They're all fresh. On rare circumstances.
Macadamia. Okay, give up.
On the transportation part, I think
the packaging, then we go to the transport. Once you package it, like prevent, like all costs, prevent, like use a barrier protection to prevent it from contamination, and from being damaged by anything. The packaging itself should be powerful. Like protect it. The way she said eggs.
Yeah.
Definitely in packing eggs, you'll pack them in a way that even if something happens, you have little damage towards it. And the other one, you should avoid squeezing, or rather, while packing, at least have some space so that they avoid, the, what do you call it? The compression. You avoid at all cost. Avoid. Let them have their own spaces so that at least they can breathe. They're still fresh, so they still live in things. They need that circulation and all that. So at least make sure you've given it a space, and don't this word compress. Don't compress them. And also, the other thing, consider the trading aid and the marketing aid. What do I mean by this? The standards provide a standard size for the market unit, and also basic information about the design that is attractive to the package that is attractive. When you have a package that is attractive, definitely, if I didn't want to buy it, I'll buy it.
Actually,
I'll buy
it's one
it.
of the consumer habits that we learned. Yeah, because attractive things attract the eyes.
Yeah.
Even if maybe it's not good inside, but if it's packaged in a way that you will be interested to go check what is inside there. Yeah.
Oh, that is it. Now we were getting now to the transportation part.
I was saying on the transportation part, when you're the one driving, or it depends on who is driving. That person should be very careful. I just remember the story of our CEO with the tomatoes, transporting tomatoes just inside a pickup. So when you're driving, you are transporting fruits. You're not transporting mira. So just move pole pole so that you get to the market when they're still good.
Kindly just continue with your statement, then I bring this one in. You brought a topic that I want us to ponder on.
Yeah, when you're transporting, you see, when you're transporting mira, ile mbio hizo magari zinakwanga nazo.
Maryland.
Yes. So fruits are not those products. Fruits, they need to be handled with care.
But also, fruits are perishable. The faster you drive, the quicker they reach the market. No,
Yeah.
that's my advice though. I was just
What do you think mirror drivers drive that way? And are those roads used to by people?
yeah.
Do people walk on? Because me, when I see the documentary, they just see the vehicle pass.
I think
I don't even see it well. I only know they are majorly white and gray. But just like that.
I think because maybe they're late for the airport.
No.
Oh,
that's what I always think.
No. That's
That
not
they're
the
late.
case. No.
combat my dear.
No, like I had this mirror driver, a friend, who I just asked and I was like, I'm interested to know when do you guys always run, fast? You know, they were like, mirror, or rather the cart is perishable, and you know how they package it in sacks. By the time it's like tea. The tea leaves. If you put them in a way that they're going to be exposed to heat or due to compression, they wilt in a way and dry up. So, because there is no that packing enough, the advanced thing or the advanced package for mirror, they just compress it, put it in sacks, and put it in the vehicle. Mostly Probox.
Yes, white and the grey ones, basically.
Yeah. So once they're there, Probox has no speed limit. You can just go up to the highest speed. Now, and for instance, from Nairobi to Meru or from Meru to Nairobi, it takes roughly 5 to 6 hours, between 5 and 6 hours, but they only take 2. Only 2 hours because of the speed. Mirai is not supposed to be transported by road. Like, for instance, from Meru to Mombasa or anywhere. But they use road.
Yeah, I was thinking that might be the speed of a local airplane.
No, you can imagine. And those people, I've never had an accident of Mera. Have you?
I have. I think it was last year. Last year was 2022. No, or 2021. Yeah.
Rarely does it happen.
It's rare, but it was fatal.
Yeah, I know, the speed fatal, also. Yeah. Hey, but you guys.
And apparently, I think even those roads, people tend to not to stay away from them because it was only the guy who was driving and the guys. There were 3 the 3 guys, they were the ones who died. Yeah. But there was nobody on the road during that time. So I guess they know the time these guys will be passing. So they just don't.
Yeah. So a day I was coming from Meru and I was like, I just saw this car parked somewhere. And while I'm traveling, we like sitting on the driver's seat. So I was like, okay, this just so that to see the new environment where I've never been, at least to see the beauty.
Adventure. I'm giving you names today. I'm giving you names.
It's fine. I accept. So if it happens, like you've just seen it, but you've gone for like 3 hours, and this just vehicle comes and passes you, and you left it very, very, very far away. You get it.
Yeah.
So I had the conversation with the driver and it was like, is this your normal route? Like this way you use it? I was like, yeah, this is how they pass. Actually, this driver is going at a low speed. Others even fly. Like we go and see they're flying.
You can see the tire touching the
but that's risky. I think to check on that. Safety matters.
When you look at the picture that our producers just placed, you can see tomatoes spread all over. That's what I was talking about when you're the driver.
Yes.
I think there's an accident somewhere. Yes. Yeah. So when you're driving and you're having fruits, vegetables, just be careful. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, this is a lot.
You see, this is a loss.
Yeah. It's a loss.
But what I know about the entire picture, they can still, for value addition, they can still pick it, wash, and make tomato paste.
Now who will be there to pick? And also, this as you can see, we have apples, my favorite.
I feel they are well packaged. I don't know why.
Yeah, okay. Apples should be left to be rated because rarely go bad.
And they always sprinkle water almost all the time.
Yeah, because
So-
to keep them, the skin, the apple skin always absorb water. Because so if you keep them supple,
spongy.
yeah.
Aki, I've eaten a spongy.
No, that one had gone bad.
Cushiony or spongy. Yeah.
No, that one had gone bad.
It was still sweet, but
I think I've also eaten a spongy one.
The sponge one has gone bad.
it was still tasting sweet.
No, but
It
you
wasn't
need a fresh.
smelling bad.
You need a fresh one. I think it was just a
The
fresh one.
crunchy.
Yeah.
Mm.
The crunch one. The one. Actually, the best apple is the one that you just pick from the tree. You just pick it, wash it. I swear, if you taste that one, you'll feel like the ones in the market are not fresh enough.
You still have strawberries and apples at Kinango in your farm?
Okay, my aunt's farm. She used to farm, but I don't know. It's been a while you haven't communicated. But I'll try and talk to her and see whether she still has.
We can organize to do a show there so that she can tell us more about the planting, and everything.
I think I'll talk to her.
Is that a good idea?
It is. Why not? But that place is cold.
We shall be
on
prepared.
the Abadea ranges.
We shall
Those
be
sides.
prepared. We like adventure.
I know. Okay. We will come. We'll go and see what you guys want to, And some of those who haven't seen, there are people who have never seen the plant of the stem or strawberry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say apple and hit the nail on the head.
You said you saw it on the Bible.
Yes, I only saw it sitting the stem on the baby's Bible.
Are you sure it was the one of this graphic? I'll take you somewhere. You just see.
So the one that
I'll
Eve
take
ate,
No,
even Adam.
no, we are not going there. We are not going there because you have very different types of apples that we know according to how you understand the Bible.
Oh, okay.
I understand the Bible in a different way.
I think I'm still a child.
Me as the head pastor, let me keep quiet.
I think I'm still a child.
No way, like I'm just saying you're the ones. Wait, yeah, of course, even children understand.
Yeah.
Depending on how you explain to them. But as
And
you
that
grow
was how
up,
they were
also,
raised.
as you grow up, depends on how you
perceive it.
perceive
right
it.
now.
Yeah. So when there's main courses that causes while packaging the fresh fruits as we wind up, the injuries avoid when packaging, avoid your fruits to get injured by sharp objects. Like if they get if they're injured or they get a deep cut or puncture, it leads to water loss. And once there's water loss from a fruit, definitely they'll decay. So that's the reason why you see apples being sprinkled with water, and as I said, the other fruits. For instance, if you store a fruit in water and you for some time and you take it out or you just leave it without water, and you'll just see a difference. You can get the difference, like once there's water and when there's not, because when it has water, it gives the being part of the living, Yeah, and the other one, the impact that some of the things that we should avoid, the impact of throwing and dropping, with force, you should avoid. Compression, you should avoid compressing the fruits in the same package. If a container is supposed to take 10, please pack 10, not 12. That's what I mean by avoiding compression. And the other one, vibration of the vehicle. At least make sure if the vehicle is too vibrating, at least have a shock absorber or the vibration absorber in it, so that to avoid the vibration, which can cause bruising, yeah. And also heat damage caused by exposure. At least, fruits, make sure when you're arranging the fruits, they are not exposed to heat, because once you expose it to heat or direct sunlight, this will cause decay, so avoid. And the other one, freezing and like low temperatures. At least be at a moderate temperature, not that low. You know, at least moderate temperature, so that the taste is also maintained. And also moisture damage. The moisture damages due to exposition to rains, due high humidity, and this one results to softening and also crushing. When there's a lot of moisture, crushing it is easily. You can easily crush a fruit when it's moist. And also insects and animal damage, you can prevent it. And also damage from light. This one, when you're using plastic bags or sacks, at least avoid light in it. Yeah, I think that's all from us. Unless you have something to add on, maybe to emphasize on and all that. To tell someone.
The only thing I'll still leave you with my main yes. I will keep on repeating. When you're harvesting, handle those fruits like eggs. That's all I have. That's all I can say, and that's my final word for today. Yes.
That's all.
Yeah.
When you're handle it with care.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I feel like if you aren't aware of the proper harvesting practices for whichever fruit you have planted. Okay, learning doesn't only stop when you plant. Even after, when it's mature, you can hire an agronomist or fruit pomologist to come and direct you on the proper ways of harvesting. Also hire experts in handling and storage. Though that might be costly, but it will be beneficial for you. Yeah. So we should always consider that while handling and storing our fresh fruits. And that's what I have for today. I hope to see you next time. I've enjoyed the show. I hope you have enjoyed the show and you have learned a few things.
Okay. And personally, I'll leave you with something. There are 6 biggest doctors in the world. There's sun, there's rest, there's exercise, there's diet, there's self-respect, and friends. Stick to them at all stages in your life and enjoy a healthy life. Been your host, Boss Queen. See you on Monday from 3 p.m. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. right here at Farm Drive at Farmers Media, where we connect, learn, and grow. Bye bye.